Yes, sir, we are live.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is your host, Dr. Sanjay K. Gupta on the Environment, Farm and Entrepreneurship session. Today, we have a very acclaimed speaker, an enthusiast, an entrepreneur, and a man with a lot of innovations. Today, we are talking with Mr. Dhruba Jyoti Deka, who is the founder of Brahmaputra Fables. Brahmaputra Fables is a North's largest tech-driven integrated platform of handloom and handicraft products that connects artisans and weavers to the end consumers. But that's not all about Dhruba. Dhruba is also an environment lover, and he's currently working with farmers from the forest area to help them have alternative sources of income and alternative livelihoods. We are going to hear Dhruva's journey, and once he once he tells us the motivations, the inspirations that came his way, that how did he start, what all the problems that he faced, how did he overcome, and at what stage he is currently, we would have a chance to interact with him personally, asking questions, asking queries, commenting on his work. So, Dhruba, welcome to the Anaajoree platform. Anaajoree
Thank you,
is a common platform that connects different people from the Northeast who can be pioneers for social and economic development of the region. So there are a lot of organizations and individuals who have become an integral part of Anaajoree, and that this platform basically tries to bring in all of them together for the development of Assam and Northeast in general. Welcome, Dhruba, and the platform is yours to narrate your story and enlighten us. Welcome, Dhruba, once again. Dhruba, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. So, so my name is Dhruba Jyoti Deka. As Sanjay like introduced to you, like I founded Brahmaputra Fables back in 2017. So Brahmaputra Fables is a digital marketplace where you can shop handloom and handicraft products of Northeast artisans and weavers like Amazon or Flipkart. Like when you order a handloom and handicraft product on Brahmaputra Fables, it gets delivered to your doorstep. It's simple like Amazon or Flipkart, and we are like ready to launch our mobile app too because too many customers are going mobile. So why I started this? Yeah, like I want to share my story with you guys. So when I was pursuing my masters in Pondicherry University, there we used to organize Northeast Freshers, Northeast Festival, and the friends from other states like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, UP, Bihar, like that. We used to invite them to Northeast Freshers or Northeast festivals, and there we used to like display our awesome culture, some of our products like gamusa, aronai, like that. Like it was a vibrant event, and when we got to see the reactions of our other states friends, like they used to got awestruck. They were like भाई तुम लोगों का culture बहुत सही है यार. So whenever there was any vacation or holiday between semesters, there will be one or two query like from my friends like अभी तू घर जाएगा तो हमारे लिए कुछ तो लेके आना, like वो आरोनाई लेके आना या तो गामूसा लेके आना. So हम भी करते थे जब भी घर आते थे. तो when like we were back home and when we were returning back, we used to call our parents or our mothers that please give me 2 or 3 gamus. They are from different states about our culture.
Yes, sir, we can hear you because of the network issue. Video to query someone.
Okay, okay, sure. No, no network issue নাই, মোৰ কল এটা আহিছিলে চাগে সেইটো কাৰণে হৈ গৈছিল.
Okay, sir.
Hello. So then, like what we did, like like when we took back those gamusa and aronai to our friends or some small stuff, they were overjoyed with joy, and they were why these things are not available on. So that's when the initial idea kicked in. But at that time, I was doing my master's in Pondicherry University, and master's is chemistry is very tough. So like there was no side business or something, because you really need to focus with chemistry. And when I was like I was thinking always like I want to start an online store where you can get handloom and handicraft products. And then I researched online and I found out that at Amazon or Flipkart, either the products were not available or the prices were too high. So the gamusa you buy at around 250 at Assam, and now at Brahmaputra Fables, at the time those gamusas were costing us at around 900 rupees, 1200 rupees at Amazon or Flipkart. So like the price were exorbitantly high, or the products were not available. So that's when we thought like, okay, when like I will complete my masters, I will like start an online store where you will get like northeastern products. So when I completed my masters, and as I get back to my hometown, and which is called Charthewari. Charthewari is the brass and bell metal craft village of Assam, as everyone know because we studied in our primary school. So when I get back, I thought of like, okay, let's do this. So I told my mom that like I will join jobs after 1 or 2 year. I need to like I have one project in mind and I need to like I don't want to postmortem it. I want to just go live with it. So what we did, we met 2 or 3 friends and 2 or 3 artisan friends of mine, because they left studies and then they started bell metal craft. And we simply click photos and we started a online website, and we went live on June 5, 2017 as brahmaputrafables.com. And we started with around 30 artisans, 90 products. And currently Brahmaputra Fables is a digital integration of around 3,000 artisans across Northeast India. Sanjay sir.
Hello, Sanjay sir.
Like, am I getting question or should I continue? Yeah.
You continue once you finish your story, and then we will ask the questions.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So, and then like we shipped our products across India. We shipped our product to United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Italy, United Arab Emirates. And recently we also shipped our product to the British Museum. And so everything was going well. Then like in 2019, I got selected at School for Social Entrepreneurs India. And School for Social Entrepreneurs India is a organization which was started by Michael Young in Delhi, in United Kingdom, as School for Social Entrepreneurs. Then our Indian chapter started on 2015, I guess, and I joined School for Social Entrepreneurs 2019 cohort. There they select around 19 social entrepreneurs across the country, and I got selected from Northeast India. And there I got to learn so many business skills, how to pitch, and my communication skills. So it was a 9-month boot camp in Delhi. So I got many networking opportunities. Again, we got incubated in 2019 at Government of Assam Incubator, Assam Startup, and by IIM Calcutta Innovation Park. IIM Calcutta Innovation Park helped us in scaling up our business model, in making our business model more viable, more sustainable. And currently we are getting more support from IIM Calcutta Innovation Park, School for Social Entrepreneurs India, and again the government incubator. So like government is also supporting us. Recently I delivered our story in front of Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Sarvananda Sonowal, and Department of Industry and Commerce Minister Honorable Chandra Mohan Patwari sir. So when everything was going well, we were ready to launch our technology-enabled kiosk, like where you can touch and feel our products, and then like you can place the order. It's like a landscape model. It's like a yeah, some store model is coming up, like where you can just check the product, but you cannot buy that product from the store, but you will have to place the order. So that's how we wanted to integrate our technology, and we launched our pilot store at Central Mall on January 7 of this March. But then we were about to launch one at Delhi, one at Bangalore, and one at Hyderabad. But like due to COVID, everything got standstill. Our operations got crippled. And at that time, like everyone in the tech platform, like ad tech, they were striving and they were like doing very good. In the health scenario, everyone is doing good. And I was just a founder of handloom and handicraft startup, and I was wondering now what I can do to like strive this situation, because as an entrepreneur, you don't survive, you thrive. So I was waiting for opportunity. So at that time we were focused more on the marketing digital part, because everything was going digital. I worked with too many interns at that time, because students were also not able to go for their summer internship. So we provided summer internship to students from Royal Global University, Assam Downtown University. Currently, students from IIM Calcutta is doing internship with Brahmaputra Fables. So then what happened, like on April 4, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and CDC from United States told that like people can use cotton mask or cloth mask, because like N95 masks are like, at that time N95 masks were asked to keep for the frontline workers, and later N95 mask got banned, I guess, because some coronavirus could enter it but could not escape the mask, so they banned it. So then on April 4, we saw the opportunity of turning our handloom products into handloom masks. So through Brahmaputra Fables, our artisans sold more than 10 lakh masks during the turmoil times, and like they made around more than 2 to 3 lakh rupees through by selling cloth masks through Brahmaputra Fables. So when every other like workers or migrant workers were, like many of my friends got laid off from jobs. So when every other were struggling, at Brahmaputra Fables, we got what we got is like our artisans got enough money to survive for around 6 months. So that's how we innovated during COVID. And as like unlock happened, currently like our sales are back on track, like not like the early 2020, but yeah, we are coming on track. So yeah, currently we are also trying to innovate more and more, and I am trying to yeah, uh, introduce too many amazing technologies through Brahmaputra Fables, so that customers can have a good user experience with our website, with our app. And we are also introduce some transparent like transparent supply chain technology, where you will know like Sanjay is sitting at Siliguri, but if you order products from Brahmaputra Fables, you will get to know like from which artisans from of Nagaland, from which village of Nagaland your product is coming to your doorstep. So we are, and our artisan will also know like from to which place their products are getting shipped. So we are trying to bring transparent technology. So yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, this is my story. I would love to get questions now.
Sir, I'll just turn off your video. I'll just show the flyer because there's
Sure,
some
sure.
lag in your video. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Sanjay sir, you're there?
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, because I was unable to unmute myself. Thanks, Dhruba. This is very, very interesting knowing that you could produce 10 lakh cotton masks through using the artisans and sell it up, through which they could have got a certain amount of profit during COVID is simply a tremendous achievement. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you, sir.
Two questions to start with. One,
Yeah.
what is the bigger vision of Brahmaputra Fables. You said that you have artisans from the Nagaland and probably Manipur and Assam. So what is the bigger vision? Is the
Yes, sir.
vision to accommodate the entire Northeast, or is it going beyond Northeast? And what kind of innovations you are trying to bring in to fulfill that vision? Question number one. Question number two, in
Yeah.
terms of numbers of artisans, how many do you have, and what are the different type of artistic work or handicraft work they are engaged with? And do you see a related question to question number two? Do you see that since they have been working with you, engaged and part of the Brahmaputra Fables, there has been any substantial, visible, positive impact or income enhancement has happened because of the work that you have been doing? Yeah.
Yeah, sir. So like the bigger vision of Brahmaputra Fables is, yeah, as you said, like yeah, we have artisans from all over Northeast India, and we are trying to integrate more and more artisans, and we want to showcase like Northeast culture through handloom and handicraft product across India and across the globe. Like Northeast India is always ignored. Northeast India, like people protest, people want to like we love to protest at Northeast India, but according to me as an entrepreneur, I want to showcase Northeast India through handloom and handicraft products, by which way like our artisans can generate wealth, we can generate wealth, and people will also get to know about Northeast India. We will not be ignored for much more time. So like the bigger vision is we want to be a brand where like people get to know about artisans product, artisan stories, weavers product, weavers stories, and they will get more interested at Brahmaputra Fables. So this is the bigger vision, and we will not go beyond Northeast India. Our main focus is on Northeast India's handloom and handicraft product. And coming to your second question, so currently we are a digital integration of more than 3,000 artisans. The recent count was 3,216, I guess. So what we deal with, the kind of artistic works we deal with, the first one is around like uh, brass and bell metal crafts from Sarthebari. Then there are coconut shell craft from Jorhat. Then you will get bamboo handicrafts from Tripura, bamboo handicrafts from Sikkim, bamboo handicrafts from Borbeta Road. Then there are banana fiber crafts from Moranhat, and you also get some fusion attires, some handloom designs. Then there are Kona bags from Manipur. Then there are Nagaland traditional attire. Then you will get to see Mizoram's. Like our these products are already live on our website. In Mizoram also, Mizo Puan, Mizo traditional dresses. Everything is available at Brahmaputra Fables. We are trying to get more and more, like we are also trying to revive our endangered crafts, endangered tribal designs, which were getting extinct, but we are trying to connect with master artisans of who are old now, but we are trying to get like transfer their art to the younger ones so that like they can sustain the craft, and also they can sustain their family by like selling those crafts. So we're trying to get revenues by selling those crafts. And again, seeing the like if you ask me about like seeing some like improvement in the community, so like 3 years is a very less time to see that, but yeah, like at the times of COVID, we saw like there are so many artisans who made good amounts of money. Then there are so many like artisans like not in the COVID times, but normally also they were making good amount of money through Brahmaputra Fables, because like they could not set up a store or they could not set up a physical store, but they were registered on Brahmaputra Fables, and like we don't trouble them with like legal issues or courier issues. We try to help them, or with technology issues, we try to help them through simple WhatsApp clicks, and they also uh, love to get associated with Brahmaputra Fables. And yeah, I guess we will like after 2 or 3 months, we will release the income of artisans, how like they got really benefited from Brahmaputra Fables. We will use the our technology to show you like how they were selling before Brahmaputra Fables and how they were selling now after Brahmaputra Fables. So yeah, we are looking forward to that.
Just to continue and understand a little bit about the process of engaging with the artisans. How do you enroll them? How do you take quality control seriously? Like, do you check quality control? The process of engaging. How do you know that what is the market for? Is the market for gamusha, or is the market for naga salts, or is the market for endemunga? How do you do your market research? And above that, does Brahmaputra Fables kind of, when it provides the market, there is a certain amount of expenses that occurs. So it's not just artisans selling on the website, but also there has to be a separate source of income to run Brahmaputra Fables itself. So if you can tell us a little more about the engagement process with the artisans, and how do you plan to sustain Brahmaputra Fables in the long run?
Yeah. So like Brahmaputra Fables business model is, sorry, I forgot to mention it. Whatever products we sell, 80% of the amount goes to artisans, 20% comes back to Brahmaputra Fables. So that's our revenue source. And like when our own, like there are also our own set of artisans, like where they only procure products for Brahmaputra Fables. We sell them exclusively at Brahmaputra Fables, not at other platforms. So those products we have margin around like 30%, and 70% of the price goes to artisans. So that's our revenue model, and that's how we sustain ourselves. And then coming to the process, integrating the artisans with Brahmaputra Fables is really easy. We connect them through our well wishers, through social media. They connect with us through social media, through our phone number. Then what we do, we just ask them to share the photos, and we also train them how to click the photos by a simple phone call, like to have a white background of their craft, like contrast background. If their craft is like whitish, then they need to get a darker background for clicking the image. And then we ask them to send us the photos, and our editing team like edits those photos and upload them on our website. And then what happened, and they send us the prices and everything. Prices is also set by artisans, like they said that this is the MRP, this much you have to give us. So we agree to them, because like it's their product, it's not us. And they're placed at their name, like not Brahmaputra Fables name, but their name, like what is their brand name, like Fitbot, like Dazzle Craft. These are some names. So these are the names, we put their products under their brand name. Then how we do market research, we have a team who sees like if there is Bihu coming, if there is Puja coming, there is a uprising demand of Gamusa. So then we connect with our Gamusa artisans, like what is the order inventory, like how much stocks are remaining. So if winter is coming and people like who are like attracted towards crafts, they are very interested to vibrant northeastern culture. So Naga salts are in demand. So like that, we do our market research, and we are still in the process of cracking a great market research. But yeah, we are still sustaining, and we are currently profitable, and we are trying to do more. We are trying to invest more money on the marketing part, because that's how we generate more revenues, so that like we sustain more further.
Okay. I'm opening the platform for the audience to ask questions, and then I will continue with a couple of more questions that I have, but for the later. Audience, welcome.
Sure, sir.
Unmute your mic and ask your questions directly to Dhruva.
Good morning, sir. So I had a question.
Yeah, good morning.
What are the things we should take care before going for a startup?
Yes, this is a very great question. And what are the things? Like there are so many things, but I would love to tell you, get your firm registered. So like there are so many like options: limited liability partnership, there is registered partnership, then there is private limited company. So I would always suggest you go for private limited company. So when you register your startup, then like if like as you said, like before going for a startup, so I guess you like on the context of the question, you already have a good idea. So first validate your idea. Like, is my idea correct? So for validating idea, you need to launch a minimum viable product where like it is a lean model where you will not waste more money, but you will get a customer validation. Like when you started Brahmaputra Fables, we did not invest 25,000 at the start for the website, but what we did, we started a Facebook page, and a Facebook page is a free. So there we started promoting our handicraft products from Sathewari by clicking them simply through our mobile, because like hiring a camera is also costly, because I was just a fresh postgraduate student and I did not have money. So I followed that lean model for the pilot model for the minimum viable product. So like then we got to know like people are interested in buying our product, people were encouraging us. So later, like when we get around 10 to 15 orders, we started our online uh, like website so that people can order more conveniently than rather buying from a Facebook page. So you need to go, you need to test your idea. That is called minimum viable product. So if that gets successful, then you need to come up with like this model, like, okay, like now I want to really invest money. So, and also you need to see if your idea is scalable or not. Like if it is working at Assam, will it work at Delhi? Will it work at Bangalore? So like scalability is much more important, because startups does not grow like a simple business shop. Like tumi ekhon dukan dila and like that dukan will go on for years, but startups get die early. Like 95% of startups die, only 5% startups get succeed. So yeah, like you need to have a goal of around like minimum 10 years. At the span of 5 years, your startup life will get stable, and with 10 years you can create enormous amount of wealth. But for that, you really need a brain of steel. You really need to have passion. So like this is the thing.
থেংক ইউ ছাৰ। আৰু এটা মোৰ কুৱেশ্যন আছিলে, মানে যেতিয়া আমি এটা নতুন ষ্টাৰ্টআপ কৰোঁ, ৱেবছাইটৰ আপুনি যেনেকৈ ক'লে ফেচবুকত প্ৰথম এনেকুৱা কৰিবলৈ কাইণ্ড অফ ফ্ৰী হয়, ত' আপুনি ট্ৰাষ্ট ইছ্যু ফেচ কৰিছে নেকি কাষ্টমাৰ, আৰু কোন ফাৰ্ষ্ট কাষ্টমাৰ আপোনাৰ
কি কৈছা?
আপোনাৰ প্ৰথম কাষ্টমাৰ কোন আছিলে?
Audible নাই হোৱা।
হেল্ল', শুনিছে?
হয়,
Priyanshu, you're breaking up. This is why Dhruva is unable to hear you properly.
হেল্ল',
yeah.
হেল্ল',
Yeah, repeat your question, please.
কুৱেশ্যনটো হৈছে যে আমি ট্ৰাষ্ট ইছ্যু ফেচ কৰিব পাৰোঁ যেতিয়া আমি ফেচবুকত এটা পেজ বনাওঁ আৰু তাত যদি আমাৰ প্ৰডাক্টটো চেল কৰোঁ, তেতিয়া মানে এনেকুৱা আমাৰ থাকিব লাগে যে কোনকেইজন কাষ্টমাৰক আমি বেছি এপ্ৰ'চ কৰিব লাগে, আমাৰ ফেমিলি ফ্ৰেণ্ডছ নে তাহাঁতক চেল কৰি আমি টেষ্টিমনিয়েল লৈ পেলাই কৰিব লাগে নে কেনেকৈ কৰিব লাগে, সেইটো জানিব বিচাৰোঁ।
Okay. তোমাৰ ভইচটো ষ্টিল ব্ৰেকে হৈ আছে, তুমি এইটো চাই ল'বা।
Okay.
So মই কৈ আছো যে আমি চেল কৰিব লাগে মানে ফাৰ্ষ্ট কাষ্টমাৰ আছিলে মোৰ মানে চিনাকি লগৰ এজনৰ গাঁৱৰে মানুহ এজন, বঙাইগাঁৱৰ। তেখেতৰ নাম আছিল ছফিকুল আলম। তেখেতে আমাৰ প্ৰথম প্ৰডাক্ট কিনিছিলে আৰু তেখেতে আমাৰ ফেচবুকৰ ষ্টেটাছ চাই গোটেই বস্তুটো কিনিছিলে। আৰু তুমি যিটো কৈছা যে like getting a testimonial is very good thing. Like when you get testimonials from customer, it validates your startups, it validates your business model, and people trust you. Like, okay, like earlier this guy was telling like I am selling handicrafts and handloom, but now some unknown guy, his customer is also telling that like this platform is a better one compared to the other ones. So yes, like you need to get testimonials from like your customers, then the journey gets easy. But when you have a superior product, when you have a superior customer service, so then like these things does not matter in the long run. Because in the long run, like when your customer numbers, customers portfolio gets increased, you will never have time to like get this customer's testimonial. But I will always suggest you to go for the customer's testimonial, because that works. Have you faced any trust issues from customers? Yeah. So when started as an online platform called Brahmaputra Fables, like nobody will trust us, right? Like tomorrow some like new startup will come up. Say let's for example Beast.com. Beast is a known brand, but I am saying like Beast.com. So they are selling handloom decors. Why will I give them money? Because I don't know about them. Like they were not here today, but they were not here yesterday, but they are here today, and they are asking for my money. They are advertising in front of me, like please buy products from us. But why do like we will buy products from them? So what we did, like if people know about Dhruba, at that time, like knowing about Dhruba is enough because nobody knew about Brahmaputra Fables because it is a new startup. So when people knew about Dhruba, they bought the product because they trusted Dhruba. But what about the people who are not, like don't know me? So then we placed the strategy of cash on delivery. So what we did, like we are not asking your money, we are just shipping the product to you. If you love the product, then send us the money through Google Pay. Google was also like not that much usable, so through net banking or something. And we trusted people, and they trusted us back. So like they expected the products within 7 or 10 days, but we delivered the products within 3 or 2 days with super logistics service. So yeah, we incurred some losses, but the customer trusted us, and as we grow along we become a trusted brand, and right now we disable cash on delivery because we are not that big startup, and customer pays us directly in advance, and we ship their products within 7 days.
Next question, please.
I think Melinda got question.
If there are no questions, can I ask you two
Yes,
very simple questions, Dhruva?
Yeah.
One, what was the idea behind calling it Brahmaputra Fables? Because this is very appealing. Who
Thank you, sir. This is
deliberated and
like this is the question I get.
yeah, one is that, and the second question, feel free
Yeah.
to say no if you don't want to answer that. What are the kind of turnover you are having year-to-year basis? I mean, leave out 2020. It has
Okay.
been a bad year for everybody. But what kind of
Yeah.
turnover you are having, and whether the trajectory is going upwards, or do you see that it is just stagnating, or you see the possibilities are huge? So that will inspire our audience to uh, do something that you have done.
Yeah. So, sir, like the name Brahmaputra Fables was like I wanted the name to be Brahmaputra because I was inspired from Amazon.com, and Amazon is the largest river in South America, and like so now the Amazon is the largest e-commerce giant across world. So I always wanted like, okay, if Amazon can be, why not Brahmaputra? Because like our everything, like our lives depends on the mighty river Brahmaputra. So I always wanted the name to be Brahmaputra, but you cannot name a startup called Brahmaputra.com or Brahmaputra.in because like people will think like I will not get the domain first one, and second one people will think this as a government project or government scheme because every government thing comes with Brahmaputra or something. So then I like added the word fables, and fables means stories. So like Brahmaputra fables means stories from the bank of river Brahmaputra, and our artisans lace or our weavers lace those stories from magically weaved like handloom shawls or magically crafted handicraft product, and then we tell our artisans stories from the rivers Brahmaputra across the world. So that's why the name Brahmaputra fables. And regarding the turnover, yeah, we are uh, like we were going like exponentially, trajectorily, like trajectory was very good, and our curve was going high. But then COVID happened, and like it got stagnant. Like we literally got people, but then by selling masks, we were back on track, and like, yeah, there is possibilities enormous, and we would like love to scale it up and like make it a like $1 million turnover company. So we are currently like trying to achieve that, but like as COVID happened, but we are looking forward like by next year we will try to do it as a $1 million startup.
That sounds very ambitious plan. And salute to you for
Thank
naming
you,
it
sir.
naming it Brahmaputra Fables, because I was thinking something on a similar line, that maybe you got inspired from Amazon, which is the largest in river. So good to know that
Yeah, exactly, sir.
Brahmaputra is very close to our heart for each and everybody that has been living in Assam. Like our
Yeah,
association cannot complete without naming Brahmaputra.
yes.
To come back to the organizational questions, how many people do you have at your organizations, and whether what the expansion plan is, and do you want to go beyond handicrafts? You just told us prior to this call that you are into now helping farmers in honeybee farming and selling that honey. So what are the other startups or other sectors that you are looking at to enhance the income of the farmers
Yeah.
or handicrafts, people engaged in handicrafts? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So yeah, like I forgot your other question. Like as you said, for quality checking. So for quality checking at Nagaland, if there is an order gets placed, it's really difficult for us to get to Nagaland, then check quality for every order, and then come back to Guwahati. It will cost us a huge logistics issue. And again, if the artisan sends the products to Guwahati, then we check the quality here. Then again, we ship the product to Delhi. Rather, it is getting directly shipped from Nagaland to Delhi. We were incurring too many losses. So what we did, we appointed creative head at every state where they used to say like they're the local people from Nagaland, they're the local people from Mizoram, they're the local people from Moniram. They will do the quality check and then they pack the product and then they directly ship it to Delhi or Mumbai or anywhere in the world. So that's how we do the quality check. And then coming to your question, like how many full-time employees? So like we have around like 7 heads different places, and we have our technical team, we have our social media team, then we have our customer service. So like we currently have around like 12 permanent member and 3 interns. And then coming to the question, like, yeah, IndieLab is completely separate entity. And today I am here at Brahmaputra Fables, but as a Dhruba Jyoti Deka, I am also the founding partner of IndieLab. So that is, I co-founded with 2 of my friends, 2 of my brothers. So like that plan is to encourage forest dependent communities to reduce their dependency on forest and get a secondary source of income so that like they can sustain their livelihood. So we are doing community beekeeping practices at Manas National Park at the fringe villages, where we are providing them bee boxes, and they are nurturing those bee boxes with honey, with bees in it. And then we are buying back honey produced from those beehive boxes, and then we are branding it under our IndieLab brand, and we are trying to sell it across India because it is a pure organic and wild honey, like it is procured from the wild. So yeah, we are looking forward for that like innovation also. And as a Brahmaputra Fables will always be a handloom and handicraft products of Northeast. So in handicraft, there are so many like the pickle you made by hand, that is also we consider as handicraft. This there are so many organic soap making startups from Nagaland and Mizoram are there. So they are making some amazing organic soap and detergents. So those are also available at Brahmaputra Fables. Then there are so many food products which are like very close to Assam, very close to Northeast. Those products are also available at Brahmaputra Fables. Even my second venture, Indie Love, they are making honey. So that honey will also be available at Brahmaputra Fables, because Brahmaputra Fables is a platform which sells anything organic, anything close to Assam, anything made by hand at Assam is available, or Northeast is available through Brahmaputra Fables.
Milin, I see you have a question. You are keeping silent. Maybe I asked too many. Milin.
Yes. So so Amazonত collaboration হয় ন তোমাৰ directly seller পৰা buyer can buy, right? So তোমালোকৰো তেনেকুৱা আছে নেকি? Fulfillment part টো কোনে কৰে?
আমাৰ যিটো হয়, আমাৰটো হয় আপোনাৰ আৰ্টিসানৰ, যেনেকে এমাজনৰ নিজৰ মানে ব্ৰেণ্ডিং লাগি আহে, আমাৰ তেনেকুৱা নহয়। প্ৰচেছটো সেমেই কিন্তু আমাৰ যিটো মানে আৰ্টিসান থাকিব আৰু এইপিনে নিজৰ প্লেটফৰ্ম থাকিব আমাৰ ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰেচন পাৰ্টটো আৰ্টিসানে ধৰক ভেন্ডৰ ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰেচন টাইপ জিএসটি টিএসটি লৈ একো কৰিব নালাগে বিকজ is looked after by Brahmaputra Fables because a village artisan or a village weaver does not have a GST যিটোৰ কাৰণে তেখেতসকলে এমাজন বা ফ্লিপকাৰ্টত এনৰোল কৰিবলৈ বিৰাট ডাঙৰ প্ৰবলেম হয় সো আমি তেখেতসকলক এনৰোল কৰো এনৰোল কৰাৰ পিছত যেতিয়া যিকোনো অৰ্ডাৰ কৰে আমি তেখেতসকলক এইখিনি নেসেসারি ট্ৰেইনিং দিওঁ তাৰপিছত তেখেতসকলক শিপিং চাৰ্জৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি গোটেইখিনি দিয়া হয় তেখেতসকলে বস্তুটো ডাইৰেক্টলি শিপ কৰে আপোনাৰ মানে এড্ৰেছলৈ আৰু যদি তেখেতৰ অৰ্ডাৰ মানে পাৰ ডে 10-10টা অৰ্ডাৰতকৈ বেছি হয় এভৰি ডে দেন আমাৰ নিজৰ কুৰিয়াৰ গৈ মেলি তেখেতৰ অৰ্ডাৰটো ডেইলি পিক আপ কৰি লৈ গুচি আহে এণ্ড ইফ দেয়াৰ ইজ এ 2 or 3 orders per day then the artisans like artisanৰ আমাৰ যিটো ক্ৰিয়েটিভ হেড থাকে বুলি ক'লো মই এজন ক্ৰিয়েটিভ হেড থাকে যোনে কোৱালিটি চেক কৰে তো যদি আৰ্টিসানজন ইনেবল নহয় বস্তুটো পঠাবলে তো তেখেতে নিজে কোৱালিটি চেক কৰি তেখেতে পেকিং কৰি তেখেতে শিপ কৰি
আৰু অসমত এইটো প্ৰবলেম হয় জেনেৰেলি বাল্ক অৰ্ডাৰ হোৱাৰ লগে লগে আমাৰ আমি অসমীয়া আমি এলেহুৱা ৰাইট so we are not motivated by money হা কি কৈছা
ইয়া
তো আমি হা মই অসমতে যি দোকান পাইছো য'ত দোকানত ৰাতিপুৱা গৈছো দোকানী খং উঠিছে কি মই ৰাতিপুৱা কেলে আহিলো হয় নে নহয় অকণ পিছত আহিব নোৱাৰিলে তো যেতিয়া তোমাৰ বাল্ক অৰ্ডাৰ আহে হা তুমি সেইটো ইহঁতি মেইনটেইন কৰিব পাৰে নে ফুলফিল কৰিব পাৰে নে পইচাখিনি পোৱাৰ পিছত বাছ মানে 100টা অৰ্ডাৰ আহিলে 100টা অৰ্ডাৰ টাইমত ফুলফিল কৰিব পাৰিছে নে
হয় হয় সো আপোনাৰ 100টা অৰ্ডাৰ আহিলে আমি ইজিলি প্ৰকিউৰ কৰি দিব পাৰো আমি তেনেকুৱাকে আমি টেকনলজিৰ হেল্প লওঁ যে যিটো প্ৰডাক্ট আমাৰ বেছিকৈ সেল হৈ আছে আমি সেইটো প্ৰডাক্ট বেছিকৈ প্ৰকিউৰ কৰিব কওঁ আৰু আমি সেইটোক এডভান্স পে কৰি থৈ দিওঁ অলৰেডি সো দ্যাট আমি প্ৰকিউৰ কৰিব পাৰো বাট ইয়া আপুনি কোৱাটো হয় ৰিসেন্টলি মই এৰাউণ্ড 3000 অৰ্ডাৰ পাইছিলো কোনা বেগছৰ ফৰ দিৱালী কৰ্পোৰেট গিফটিং উইথিন 1 month সো ইয়া উই কুড নট ডেলিভাৰ দ্যাট বিকজ লাইক আমি stock maintain কৰিব নোৱাৰো as a startup তো আমি definitely নোৱাৰো because we always follow the asset light model where Brahmaputra Fables is just a digital platform just a online shop we don't keep any inventory any stock any shop any storage cost because that's why we are মানে আমাৰ তাৰ products তো বহুত affordable হয় সেইটো কাৰণে because we don't have any liabilities but again we are trying to like brass and bell metal craft চাওক আপুনি যে তাত যদি তাত সৰু সৰু ইনভেস্টৰ আছে so when in February you can ask for a single chorai or you can get 1000 horai in a single day so we are trying to replicate the Horthevari model across northeast India like northeast or baki jaga bilakot olop rakhe mane je অসমত নাৰাখে অসমৰ বাকি বিলাকতো আমি বেম্বু ক্ৰাফ্টৰ এইটো কৰিব ট্ৰাই কৰিছে like they get more from government they get more funds from government so that they keep stock so that আমি বেছি আমাৰ বেছি হেল্প হয় because আমি ডাঙৰ অৰ্ডাৰ বলে আপুনি কোৱাটো হয় একদম আমাৰ অৰ্ডাৰ বিলাক ওলাই যায় কাৰণ মানুহে ষ্টক নাৰাখে ইয়াতে সো সদায় ষ্টক ৰাখিব লগা হয় কাৰণ আমি এজ এ সাৰ্ভিস প্ৰভাইডাৰ আমি তো ষ্টক নাৰাখো because we are bringing in the customer and we are a asset light model like that does not fall into our business model because like আমি যদি procure কৰিলো হয় we are the manufacturer আমি অকল Amazon আৰু Flipkart সেল কৰি থাকিলো হয় there is no point of setting up a new technology platform যৰ আপুনি গোটেইখিনি বস্তু চাব পাৰে so yes আপুনি কোৱাটো হয় যে বলে আমি হেতু ট্ৰাই কৰিছো যে they get more funds from the government so that they can also keep stock like Sarthevari brass metal artisans
তো তোমালোকৰ লগত এতিয়া তোমালোকে গভৰ্ণমেন্টৰ লগত টাই আপ কৰিছা নে য'ত তোমালোকে এই আৰ্টিসান বিলাকক অকমান এন্টাৰপ্ৰেনাৰশ্বিপৰ ট্ৰেইনিং দিব পাৰা বা মানি মেনেজমেন্টক ট্ৰেইন কৰিব পাৰা প্ল্যানিং প্ৰজেক্ট প্ল্যানিংৰ ট্ৰেইন কৰে এনেকুৱা কিবা কৰিছা নে যে so that they are already trained
হয় হয় মানে when government is doing from their own like গোটেইখিনি বস্তু মানে আমি আমাৰ ফালৰ পৰা ট্ৰেইন কৰি আছো আৰু গভৰ্ণমেন্টে নিজৰ ফালৰ পৰা ট্ৰাই কৰি আছে গভৰ্ণমেন্ট ইজ গিভিং देम aid too and আমি গভৰ্ণমেন্টৰ লগত ধৰক মানে আমি সেল হ'ব লাগে আমি কাস্টমাৰ আনিব লাগে আমি মানে আকৌ পেকিংৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি গোটেই ট্ৰেইনটো দিব লাগে সো লাইক there are institutions like Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship IIE যোনে কৰি আছে so আমাৰ আসাম স্টাৰ্টআপে আমাৰ স্টাৰ্টআপ খিনিক হেল্প কৰি আছে to like get more scalability so yeah like this is a process this will go on like for me like মই যেহেতু 3 বছৰ কাম কৰিলো মানে সেইখিনি বস্তুখিনি পসিবল হোৱালৈ আৰু 3 বছৰ তো ধৰিবই লাগিব আপুনি
মই একো ভাবিছো মই সেইদিনাখন ধেমাজি গৈছিলো তো ৰাস্তাত তেজপুৰ has the world biggest লিচু লিচু ডাঙৰ লিচু আছে ন ইমান ভাল বৰ সোৱাদ কিন্তু গুৱাহাটীত পাব নাই আৰে সেই লিচু তুমি ইউএছত পাবা কিন্তু গুৱাহাটীত নোপোৱা তো গুৱাহাটীত থকা মানুহটো তেজপুৰৰ ডাঙৰ লিচু খাব খোজে বা নহলে গুৱাহাটীত থকা মানুহ সেই হেৰি মাজুলীত ধুনীয়া বাঁহৰ বেত আছে ৩,০০০ টকাতে তুমি ধুনীয়া বাঁহৰ বেত পাবা কিন্তু গুৱাহাটীত নাপোৱা তো মেবি তোমালোকৰ থ্ৰুৱেদি সেইটো পচিবল হ'ব মেবি somehow transportation charge টো অকমান কমি যাব somehow I do not know how
exactly
যেতিয়া আমি সেই বস্তুখিনি এতিয়া অষ্ট্ৰেলিয়াৰ পৰা কিউই ফুড গৈ পেলাই ইউএছত বিক্ৰী হয় থাইলেণ্ডৰ পৰা অলবোৰ গৈ পেলাই বিক্ৰী হয় আমি অসমৰ ভিতৰত বস্তু নাপাওঁ অসমৰ কি ধুনীয়া ধুনীয়া বস্তু আছে আমি নাপাওঁ আৰু মেঘালয়ত বঢ়িয়া আদা আছে হালদি আছে আমি নাপাওঁ কেনেকে সেই কষ্ট আমি কমাব পাৰো আৰু তেনেকে মই শদিয়াত গৈছিলো তেতিয়া তেখেতসকলে কৈছিলে কি এখন গাঁও এখন অম্বিকাপুৰ নে কিবা আছিলে তো তাতে নিজে ভাল কাম কৰি আছে অতি ইমান ধুনীয়া হেৰি আদা খেতি কৰিছিলে কিছু কৈছে যে মিলিন্দা আমি মানে বিক্ৰী কৰিব নোৱাৰো মাছ ভাল মাছ আছে কিন্তু বেপাৰীবোৰ আহিলেও কব ট্ৰান্সপৰ্টেশ্যনত বহুত খৰচ হৈ যায় নহলে বেপাৰী আহিলে মাছ বিক্ৰী কৰিব বজাৰত 350 400 আৰু সিহঁতক দিব 100 টকা কেজি এতিয়া আদা বোলে সিহঁতক দিছিলে বোলে 2 টকা কেজি দিব এই অৰ্গেনিক আদা তো ইটছে আমি যদি সেইটো কৰিব পাৰো আৰু তোমালোক we would love to collaborate with you আমিও ভাবিছো পিছে আমি মানে ইম্পৰ্ট এক্সপৰ্ট কৰিব খুজিছো so we would love to connect but সমীৰ বৰদলৈ ভাল কাম কৰি আছে I hope that সমীৰ বৰদলৈৰ লগতো তোমালোকে কানেকশ্যন কৰিছা আমাৰ অসমীয়া যোনবোৰ এতিয়া আমাৰ সজিনাৰ পাত তোমালোকে যিবোৰ কৰি আছে আমাৰ নট অনলি ইনগ্ৰেডিয়েন্টছ কিন্তু আমাৰ এই পাত সেইদিনাখন মই ডুমডুমাত গৈছিলো আৰু কাহ হৈছিলে তেখেতে ক'লে অমুক গছৰ ৰসটো বইল কৰি পেলাই হানি ৰস খাই দিয়া খালো পাছ ইমিডিয়েটলি কফ গুচি গ'ল আৰু সেইবোৰ আমি পাহৰি গৈছো বিকজ আমাৰ পুৰা মানুহবোৰ নাইকিয়া হৈ গৈ আছে so I would love to collaborate we would love to collaborate with you না যেনেকে আমাৰ পুৰণা আচাৰ তাচাৰ আমাৰ হেৰি কি বুলি কয় ঢেকীয়া শাক ঢেকীয়া শাক ইট চিমছ সয়াবিনৰ নেক্সট হাইয়েষ্ট প্ৰটিন আছে এতিয়া ঢেকীয়া শাক কিটাক আমি যদি ট্ৰাই কৰি চিপছ বনাব পাৰো কিবা কাৰণত চিপছ some kind of chips big protein আছে তুমি যদি আজিকালি ভিগান ইমান মানুহ ভিগান হৈ আছে আমি ঢেকীয়া শাকৰ কেলে চিপছ কৰিব নোৱাৰো আমি কেলে আভাকাডো খাব লাগে আভাকাডো আমাৰ নহয় let's eat our local food না so would love to collaborate তুমি সমীৰ বৰদলৈক চাগে জানা যদি নাজানা look him up ভাল কাম কৰিছে he is also doing local food local people local economy so আমি together we can really do this let's আমাৰো সেইকাৰণে সঞ্জয়ো তেনেকে তোমাৰ নিচিনাকৈ উভতি আহিছে ছুইজাৰলেণ্ডৰ পৰা ময়ো আহিছো ইউএছৰ পৰা উভতি let's do together in our same our mission to same that make Assam to be the best place in India if not the world হয় নে নহয় তো তোমাৰ কথা শুনি ভাল লাগিছে আৰু আমাৰ আৰু এগৰাকী ফ্ৰেণ্ড আছে তেওঁ San Francisco থাকে তেওঁ এমাজনৰ এক্সপাৰ্ট তেওঁ she is expert in কি বুলি কয় এইটো data science so data science use কৰি পেলাই we can also Amazon is her biggest client নিজৰ কোম্পানী আছে তাই so তাই মোক উৎসাহ কৰি আছিলে তুমি যি কৈছা এক্স্যাক্টলি সেইটো কৰিবৰ কাৰণে মোৰ লগত লাগি আছিলে অলমোষ্ট 4 years মই কৈ আছিলো কি মোৰ ফৰ প্ৰফিট কোম্পানী কৰিব মন নাই নন প্ৰফিট কৰিব খুজিছো তোমাৰ কথা শুনি ভাল লাগিছে কাৰণ মই we can work together সেইটোৱে ক'ব খুজিছিলো
sure dada thank you I'm looking forward to it
Is there more questions? This has been such an interesting journey to listen to Dhruba. And Dhruba, we definitely see quite a few areas where we can work together.
Sure, Dada. Sure.
I'm quite interested in the technology platform, something that I would like to adopt for waste management, for the environmental issues that we work with, and we will see how probably
Yes,
off
yes.
the record we'll talk about. But if there are no more
Sure,
questions,
sure,
then
ৰবা হেৰি ইমান সোনকালেতো যাব নিদিও 11টা বজাই নাই ৰবা so recently মই ইয়াতে দেখিছো গুৱাহাটীত quite a few people chocolate বনাই they are making really nice quality chocolate
হয়
huh? So
হয়
they can also use মানে your company
exactly Dada. Sure. আমি মানে আমি কিছুমান চকলেট হেণ্ডমেড চকলেটো পঠাই আছো বাহিৰলৈ সেইখিনি আপোনাৰ নাগালেণ্ডৰ আছে তো তেনেকুৱাকে আমি পঠাই আছো যিমান পাৰো আমি সিমান কোলাবৰেট কৰি আছো মেক্সিমাম মানুহে আপোনাৰ লজিষ্টিক্সৰ প্ৰবলেমটো হৈ যায় যেনেকৈ আমাৰ অসমত আমি সেইখিনি মানে শিকাই আছো যে মানে লজিষ্টিক্স ইজ দ্য মেইন পাৰ্ট আমাৰ ইয়াত বিকজ মানে আপোনাৰ যদি আমি মানুহ পঠাব লাগে তেতিয়া বহুত বেছি কষ্ট ইনকার হৈ যায় সো মানে লজিষ্টিক্সটো তেখেতসকলৰ পৰা হৈ যোৱাৰ লগে লগে বাকি আমি যি চাৰ্জ হয় পেকিঙৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি কুৰিয়াৰ চাৰ্জৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি আমি গোটেইখিনি দি দিওঁ মানে বা তেখেতসকলৰ পোষ্ট অফিচলৈ অহা যোৱা চাৰ্জখিনিও আমি দি দিওঁ
হয় এতিয়া মই তোমাক একচুয়ালি তোমাৰ এইটো মই একচুয়ালি এটা সাইট আছে ফেসবুকৰ আসাম ইউএস এণ্ড কানাডা গ্ৰুপ এটা আছে অসমীয়া সব যোনে ইউএস
ওকে
তাত মই একচুয়ালি লাইভ কৰিব দিছো হোপফুলি এপ্ৰুভ কৰিছে ইহঁতি হোপফুলি তেওঁলোকেও চাই আছে এতিয়া তেওঁলোকে যদি অৰ্ডাৰ কৰিব খুজিছে তেওঁলোকৰ লাভড ওৱানৰ কাৰণে হা তেওঁলোক ইউএছত থাকে হা তেওঁলোকে মাহিয়েক কাবাক দিব খুজিছে তেতিয়া তোমালোকৰ কেপাসিটি আছে নাই কি ইউ ক্যান ডলাৰ তোমালোকে একসেপ্ট কৰিব পাৰা নে নোৱাৰা ক্ৰেডিট কাৰ্ড নে
আমাৰ পেপাল লিংক আছে হয় আছে আমাৰ পেপাল আছে আমি পেপাল লিংকটো শেয়াৰ কৰি দিলে হৈ গ'ল হয়
আচ্ছা তো হেৰি আৰু এটা খুদিব আছে আজিকালি যে এটা বটল ওলাইছে ৱাটাৰ বটল বেম্বো ৱাটাৰ বটল সেইটো তোমালোকৰ সাইটত আছে নে
আছে
আচ্ছা বঢ়িয়া সো তাহলে তো তোমালোকৰ এটা সেকশনে হ'ব লাগিব
ৱাটাৰ বটল আছে
কিন্তু আমি বেম্বো ৱাটাৰ
দেয়াৰ আর ব্যাম্বু ক্রাফট
হয়
আছে
আচ্ছা তো এটা hopefully in the future you will have a section which is only environment related environment friendly but I mean we are
like our
trying to
all products are environment friendly only eco friendly all are
আচ্ছা আৰু তাৰমানে প্লাষ্টিক বস্তু নাপায় তোমাৰ
প্লাষ্টিক বস্তু নাপায়
ওকে
প্লাষ্টিকৰ একো হোম ডেকৰো নাপায় মানে হাতেৰে বনোৱাই হোক লাগিলে হয়
আৰু তাৰমানে তোমালোকৰ এইটো ফেয়াৰ ট্ৰেড বুলি ক'ব পাৰি নে
পাৰি ফেয়াৰ ট্ৰেড বুলি তো ক'ব পাৰি
হা আৰু এইটো ক'ব খুজিছিলো তোমাক তো তোমাৰ গুৱাহাটীৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ তাত বহুত আছে নে নে মেইনলি তোমালোকৰ কোম্পানী বোৰ নট কোম্পানী আৰ্টিষ্ট বোৰ আউটসাইড আছে মানে অসমৰ এইটো ৰেচিঅ'টো কিমান তোমালোকৰ
মানে অসমতে বহুত আছে বাট গুৱাহাটীত নাই আপোনাৰ গুৱাহাটীত আৰ্টিসান বেছ নাই বুলি ক'ব পাৰি কাৰণ গুৱাহাটী যে মেট্ৰ' চিটি য'ত আৰ্টিসান জেগাও নাথাকে আজাৰাৰ কাষত এটা আৰ্টিসান গ্ৰুপ আছে যোনে বেম্বু প্ৰডাক্টছ বনায় বাট দে মোষ্টলি ডিল উইথ বেম্বু ফাৰ্নিচাৰ ৰিচেণ্টলি আমি ইউনাইটেড ষ্টেটছৰ এটা কোম্পানীৰ লগতো ডিল কৰিছো তেখেতসকললৈ আমি বাহিৰ বস্তু পঠাওঁ এভৰি মান্থ চ' গতিকে আপোনাৰ অসমত আছে আপোনাৰ বৰপেটা ৰোডত আছে বিশ্বনাথ চাৰিআলিত আছে ডিব্ৰুগড়ত আছে লখিমপুৰ গোগামুখত আছে শুৱালকুছিত আছে সৰ্থেবাৰীত আছে লাইক
কিন্তু মানে গুৱাহাটীতো আজিকালি আছে ন চকলেট আছে কেক আছে বাৰ্থডে পাৰ্টি কৰিব খুজিছে ঘৰত বনোৱা
এক্সাক্টলি কেক আছে চকলেট আছে তাৰপিছত পিকলছ আছে তেনেকুৱাকে আছে তেনেকুৱা বা কিছুমান আপোনাৰ টি ষ্টাৰ্টআপ আছে চাই বুলি দি চাই তেনেকুৱা মানে চাহৰ ষ্টাৰ্টআপ কিছুমান আছে এৰমিকা টি বুলি আছে তো তেখেতসকল আমাৰ লগত জড়িত হয়
আৰু পিঠা পনা খোৱা আছে নে তোমালোকৰ তাত
হয় পিঠা পনাটো আমি এতিয়া ৰখা নাই কাৰণ পিঠা পনাত আমি বহুত লজিষ্টিক্স ইছ্যু পালো পিঠাটো ভাঙি যায় গুৰি হৈ যায়
লাড্ডু পাৰিব
আমি এইটো মানে ৰিচাৰ্চ টিমক নাৰিকলৰ লাড্ডু আছিলে নাৰিকলৰ লাড্ডুটো আপোনাৰ দিল্লীলৈ গৈছে আপোনাৰ 7 দিনত সেইটো গোন্ধাই গৈছে সো আমি ৰিচাৰ্চ টিমক সেইটো কথা কৈছো যে বোলে বস্তুটো যেন ভালকৈ চাই চিতি কাৰণ আমাৰ মেইন কাষ্টমাৰ বেছ অসমত নহয় আমাৰ বাহিৰলৈ যায় বস্তুটো বেছিকৈ So আজি ধৰক এজন মানে আন্ধ্ৰাৰ উইং কমান্ডাৰ লেফটেনেন্ট এজনে হৰাই দুখন অৰ্ডাৰ দিছে আজি হৰাই দুখন গৈছে তো তেনেকুৱা আমাৰ কাস্টমাৰ কমপ্লিটলি বাহিৰৰ কাস্টমাৰ দে আর নন আসামিজ or non north eastern মানে বাহিৰৰ মানুহ who are interested in our products
তোমালোকৰ হেইটোৱে নেকি মেইন গোল তোমালোকৰ গোল হেইটো নেকি যে you want to
main মানে মেইন
অসমৰ
গোল
কাৰণে সাব কৰা
we want যে আমাৰ অসমখন মানুহে জানক through our products north east খন মানুহে জানক through our products
okay
yeah
all right back to you Sanjay
Is that all?
আৰু চাগে আহি থাকিব আমি চাগে ধ্ৰুৱৰ লগত আৰু পিছলৈ কথা পাতিব লাগিব
I'm looking forward to that.
It certainly seems to be a very interesting startup, and not just a startup, but a very big vision that how people outside Assam, outside Northeast get to know through the products. So the linkage is pretty strong. Thank you, Dhruba Jyoti. It was a pleasure talking with you. And we at Anaajoree definitely would like to collaborate with you and see that how far we can help each other in not just making the products from the Northeast popular, but also how we can enhance the livelihood options and income of our handicraft artisans, our farmers, etc. So thank you so much for agreeing to be part with us. And we wish you good luck in your next startup. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Anaajoree. Yeah.